Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to Unit Lost. I am Stylosa, and this is Bappers. He is now live in competitive play. So what we're going to do is take a look at this game I've just had. He is super, like, he's really fun to play. I really enjoy playing it. Now, I've been playing a lot of Soldier. By the way, we're going to pause this and we're going to take a look at stuff, you know, kind of like in an over-analyze-y kind of way. Because this has been, like, honestly, it's a really fun game. So this is the second game I've had in competitive with him. Now, there's a couple of weaknesses to old Bappers, and we're going to see one in this, on this round here, and it's trying to heal people on the high ground. You literally can't. So what I'm thinking is, my first plan here, let's take the high ground, right? Because if you're high and you're above people with a splash projectile, which is what his heal is, then this is obviously really good, right? Because it means you can just rain down onto everybody below. It's going to be super good. It's going to be cool. But does it actually work out like that? Well, kind of, until Ash started shooting me, so I had to back off. The first thing I did, you see me do there, is I dropped down my immortality field. Now, at the start of the game, there isn't really going to be any ultimates online. There isn't really anything which could instantly kill us, beyond maybe like an Ash headshot or something ridiculous like that. It'd have to be damage boosted, I guess. But I think it makes sense to just sort of throw it down in the first fight. Give your team that sort of, I don't know, extra bulk. You can see that I don't really get away because look what happened. The Ash is on the high ground just farming away, killing people. I probably could have survived this. I mean, look at my cooldowns. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have died there. But yeah, I mean, these things happen. One thing I noticed throughout this game, though, is my healing. I only got to gold healing towards the end of the game. And we've only got a Lucio as the healer, which is funky, right? So there's been a lot of wasteful healing going on here, like I'm spamming nades into people and not really getting any kind of result, which is like, eh. Alright, so, yeah, you see our team kind of pop off here on the point and they manage to take it back. That there, I think, is actually, it's so difficult to use the immortality field. You see I threw it out there and we kind of got it onto the McCree, although the McCree did walk into it. I think when you get used to the range of that ability, you can do some mental stuff. You can, like, save people from death from quite far away, and that's actually really, really huge. Of course, the ultimate is a massively good thing as well. I feel like the ultimate works really well with Orisa. It works really well with Bastion as well. Obviously with Orisa, because you're anchored around a point, yeah? So your ultimate, you kind of get maximum effect. And Orisa's bongo stacks with your ultimate, so you just do massive damage. Remember, your ultimate also amplifies healing, which the bongo doesn't. So, I mean, look at the enemy team, right? They're pushing forward here through this gap. This, to me, is totally fine because all I'm going to do is just spam heals into my hog. Okay, so this is now danger, right? This is like a major sort of danger thing. It's like, uh-oh, Bob's coming in. What am I going to do? Well, spoiler alert, what I'm going to do is drop down my immortality field and then just start spraying healing everywhere. You've got to remember, you are a healer, so you have to prioritize healing. So there goes the immortality field. It's all looking good. Drop down my ultimate. Now, the damage we're going to do now through this is crazy. And the reason why I've used the ultimate here, I think this makes sense, is because, well, again, they're all coming towards us. So everything can be fired through this and just do massive damage. You see Hog's cracked his... oh, no, he doesn't use his ulti. But we're still doing incredible damage. Oh, here. Oh, no, it's not here. It might be here, actually. I think I tried to heal the McCree. Yeah, she's asking for healing up there. No, that's McCree. I don't know where Sombra's gone. I'm pretty sure I have difficulty healing it, but it makes sense, right? Because it's really, really difficult to heal anybody above you with Baptiste, because the only way you can do it, I guess, is with your regenerative field, which is like, but it's not your main primary heal. Nice. And also this here, look at the range there. Like, you have to get used to the way the grenades actually work and how they blow up to get, like, maximum effect from it. But it's so much fun. Like, I feel like I've got more to do with this hero. It kind of feels like Anna, in a way. And I don't know if that's just because it fits my playstyle or what. Because Lucio's equally as complex if you play Lucio right. But I don't wall ride enough with Lucio. Anyway, look, they're pushing forward. All this fighting around this area here is super good for me, right? Because they're just like, okay, let's walk into a tight choke. Well, that's great for me. I'm Baptiste. Everything I've got works really well in a tight choke. So it's like, yeah, sure, come in, walk in. Why don't you walk in? Oh, yeah, Ash tried to flank and then... But, I mean, look at this. This stack here of everything is just super strong. The Orisa Baptiste combo is just crazy. It's so good. I mean, it's not to say that oh, here, I think this is the bit. So we've clearly won the point here. Look, the enemy team are all dead. 4% to go. But I tried to heal these guys in the high ground, and I can't. Look. I'm trying. I really am. Yeah, look. It's so difficult. And in the end, I opted to jump above it. So it's really difficult to hit. So I think there will be times when there are people who take the high ground, and you're literally going to have to scream at them to come down and get healing off you, because you just can't heal them.
New meta.
Yes.
Yeah, that's me telling them. My name is indeed Bappers. As we all know, it is Bappers. All right, let's go forward. Yeah, so that round, the enemy team just played straight into our hands, really. We've got a good comp here. We've got a Hog that's working well with Orisa. I'm obviously with Baptiste, and I'm sort of playing around my Orisa, which is great. And we also got Lucio. So we've got a lot of AoE healing, and we're kind of safe. Like, here again, right, I think the main thing to do is get straight into the fight, drop your immortality field down, and just start spamming away. I think I used the immortality field. No, I don't. Yeah, actually, that... completely disregard what I just said, because that is a way better use of the immortality field. Look at that. That person is about to die, and I've literally clutched it out by throwing the shield. So maybe it isn't the right thing to do. I don't know. It's still early days with Baps, but that was huge. That is actually huge, that is. You know what? That is huge. That is absolutely... you know what? That's play of the game. And don't forget, Bappers does quite a bit of damage at range with his hit scan weapon. And you can fire and heal at the same time. I don't know whether I do any of that in this video. Maybe I do, I don't know. But, like, generally, you don't want to be firing at what you're healing, I guess, unless it's like an absolute cluster and everyone's on top of each other. But, like, this is ideal for me. Wherever Orisa wants to go, I'm just going to be with Orisa and be like, sure, let's go, let's set it up. We're immortal to damage unless they destroy the drone when I drop down immortality field, which, to be honest, is kind of difficult to do when it's inside the Orisa barrier. I mean, watch it when I drop it down. Come on, Sty, throw your field down. Yeah, I'm shooting and trying to heal at the same time. Right, the barrier's disappeared. Whatever. But they're still not destroying it. Look at it. Look at it. It's still, like, all this damage has been prevented onto me, and it's still not destroyed. It's such a good ability. Well, there you go. You can see Orisa's barrier is up, but actually the immortality field is outside of the barrier. But if it was in the barrier, it's, like, protected. Look at it. It'd be protected. It's totally crazy. It's actually crazy that it gets protected by the barrier, because it means you can't die. So if they try and do something like Dragon, actually, oh god, Dragon does destroy it, I think. Or does it? No, Dragon doesn't destroy it. I don't think Dragon does. I even made the Mythbuster video and I can't remember. But, like, anything going through the shields, it's going to be difficult for it to destroy it, right? If it doesn't go through the shield. But look at this, right? So I'm using his passive. Well, it's not his passive. Well, is it? Yeah, I guess it is his passive, but it's his... Well, it's not really passive, though, is it? Because it's an activatable jump. But I'm using it to get into a good high ground position so I can just rain healing grenades down onto the team. And, like, they can't really do anything about it apart from try and cap the point. Oh, and again, this is another 1v1 situation where I'm going to use the immortality shield. So I'm going to drop it down. I kind of didn't need to there because Amakria got the stun off. But you can see that it just gives a massive advantage in a 1v1. If you can... identify when that's going to happen and throw it down. It's so good. Yeah, so this is immortality field and bongo at the same time. This is actually crazy. This is actually crazy damage. Like, that's actually crazy. Everybody's dying, but it don't matter because Baptiste is massive burst AoE healing. Like, nobody beats him for burst AoE. If everybody's standing together, you pop your regen field, you fire grenades into it, nobody is beating that. Like, literally nobody. It's crazed. It's absolutely crazed. He's such a fun hero to play. I think what we're seeing from him is he's going to make, like, Orisa way more viable. And remember, Orisa is buffed as well. Orisa moves faster when she shoots, which she didn't, you know, before. I think she has done for a while, actually, since Baptiste came into quick play. I think. And there's a lot of changes on PTR. It's all over the place. But you get what I'm saying. Like, Orisa's better. Baptiste makes her better. So it's just, like... kind of like a passive buff to Orisa. Like, this is actually unfortunate now. Like, where the hell is this bomb and how does it kill me? Excuse me, it blew up over there. How the hell did it get me when I was here? There's a wall. I'm not having that. That is actually bullshit. That is just sickening. What's the enemy comp? The enemy have got a Baptiste. Yeah, like, the enemy don't have a tank. I guess that's their problem. This is generally what happens in competitive. Although, to be fair, at least there's a lot of healers about now because everyone wants to play Baptiste. Baptiste is fun. I like Baptiste. Yeah, so unfortunately, we're going to lose point. But you can see so far, right? Clumping up on Orisa is super powerful. The immortality field is, as expected, super, super powerful. But you can use it to counteract enemy ultimates. We will see me use it to stop a barrage, which is actually... super sweet. It's a bit lucky, kind of like I dropped it down and then barrage came, yeah. But you get the point. That I will make in a minute, where It's just so good for that. Also, it's really good for stopping Junkrat Riptire because Junkrat can't do anything about it. Because if he detonates the Riptire, it doesn't matter if it blows up Immortality Field because, well, you're going to be immortal to the damage. See, so there I was a little bit slow. That's a little bit not great off me. I should have threw it down earlier because Orisa got hooked and I just did nothing. But I've decided to invest everything into this. Just let's go for it. You see, I noticed he's got his drone down, so I'll take that out. And by the way, it's really easy to identify when the drone is down because you can see the enemy health bar change. So you know that they've got the drone on them. I've been a bit cheeky there going forward. I think I probably thought that my ultimate was like a barrier. And that totally wasn't a Roadhog there. That could totally hook me and kill me. But you see, look at that. I kept Hog up. I mean, Hog was healing himself, yeah. I think, yeah, this is the moment where I totally did not know she was going to use her ultimate here, but I'm going to claim I did. Watch this. To be fair, I think Hog hooked her and she was going to die anyway. But, I mean, hey, maybe I would have died. I don't know. But that ability is just mega clutch. Like, all of the things you can do to stop... And by the way, I got a regen off there before I got hacked. But, actually, did I get hacked? Did they? Am I smoking something there? Was that as Sombra hacking? I'm dead now anyway. Yeah, no, that was as Sombra hacking. What am I talking about? So obviously I wouldn't get hacked because it's as Sombra. I like him, guys. But I mean, let me know what you think about this in the comments. It's been a while since I've genuinely like had a really sort of light-hearted, well, not light-hearted, but I feel like I'm almost playing a bit of a, not a new game, but it feels refreshing. I think that's the word. He's a nice hero, Baptiste. I guess if that's your playstyle. Let me know, guys, in the comments below what you think about Baptiste. I think he's fun. I am looking forward to playing him more. In fact, let me know if you're playing Overwatch. Like, do you play much Overwatch competitive? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Guys, I've been Stylosa. This is Unit Lost. You can follow me on Twitter, which is @Stylosa. Also, @Stylosa on Instagram. And especially if you like pictures of dogs. I've got dogs. Take pictures of my dog. I'll catch you lovely lot on the next one. Toodaloo.
Big place, Roadhog.